Okay, it is working now. Something weird happened. I think my USB port died, and so there was no audio. How awesome! And so there was no audio. How awesome! But so there was no audio. It's working now. So it should be good. So yeah, just checking. Okay. All right, let's get to this Hornet thing. So let's roll the intro again. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. This is Nemo, as always, with a slightly different setup at this point because I had to move the mic so that the cable is in the way because I connected it to another, a different, basically, USB port. It seems to be working now, so hopefully it will keep working. So this is a sketch I have. This is a little reference that I pulled out of Google. Just a couple of things I would like to fix before continuing. I'm not super convinced by this this specific site. Might have to be a little shorter. I made it the same size as the other, but I figure, oops. It's literally a clone of the other on the other side, but I would like him to be slightly different from side to side. Okay, I might prefer something like this. You should be a clone of this one, right? The one on the top. I think that's a little better than the smaller version. Yes, it's much better. Okay. I don't really have any other issue with it, I think. If anything, I could try to get rid of the antennas entirely. But I don't know if that's a good idea. It might not be. No, I like them. I like the antennas. Let's go ahead and keep them. And then I'm gonna need some kind of reference for the pattern on the wings, but I'll worry about it later. Now, what I will do is probably just put one of those actual wings underneath and then trace it, just to be more precise. 12 is too much. 8. I didn't draw much today. I'm a little rusty, a little cold. I've been making myself basically a blind because it's way too bright. It gets sunrise is like around 5 a.m. here, and it's really too bright. Imagine what that means since it's May. Oh, hello! How is clean, safe, Akihabara, Mr. Nemo, as all Japan? Like 0%. Hello, person. Welcome in. Mr. Dark Ray 9292. No, it sucks. It's dirty, it's humid. It really sucks. Like, it really does. It sucks big time. Yuck. Oh, hey, Alexius. Hey, what's up? It's been a long time. I saw you were streaming a while ago, but I had to eat, so I couldn't join. I was eating dinner. So it right before I headed off to dinner. Yes, Japan always sucks. Always. FF themed? Yes, of course. Question that I want to do all the time. Oh, okay, so you only asked me to trigger me. Yeah, it's okay. Look, there are so many things that trigger me here that you probably can't do it anymore. I do not get as easily triggered now as I was getting before because there are other things that are more triggering for me while I'm here. Way more. At least you have vending machines. Yes. Yes, the vending machines are nice and are nicer than people here. If you stand in front of a vending machine, it's gonna at some point it's gonna ask you if you're thirsty. I'm not even kidding. It happened to me. I don't think it was detecting my presence. It's just that it probably does that every now and then. I was actually painting a store. I was doing a gouache painting of a storefront, and there was a vending machine next to me. At some point, it started, you know, speaking with the usual Japanese voice, like weird anime girl voice, like, "Hey, are you thirsty? Have you considered a drink?" No. Yeah, you can use Italian if you want. I will just reply in English because VOD, you know, to appeal to a larger audience who does not speak our language. Alright, see you later. Have a good Saturday if not. So this is gonna be a pretty small monster. By the way, person, is this the first time you chat? I think it might be, or the second one. Because, I'm not sure. Is it the first one? First time? Let's make it close inside there. What do you mean? Like, is it the first time you're chatting with us? In the chat? Just curious. Because I'm not sure I remember you. Apologies if it's not the first time. My brain has not been functioning correctly ever since I came back to Japan. Oh, right. Okay, you were here when doing the starters. Yeah, it's been some time. Well, welcome back then. Apologies for that. So yeah, I'm in Japan right now. Taking care of the kids. So my times are slightly different. It's 9:22 p.m. here. So I'm gonna stream for about 2 hours. I had a bit of a technical issue before. My damn mic didn't want to work. I've been having problems with my USB ports in any case several times already on this computer, so they might be just dying. Probably just dust, I guess. Although the cable was inserted already, so I don't know why. This time it just decided not to work. Whatever. It's fine. My plan is to finish this thing today. Let's see if I can stick to the plan. Since I've got about 2 hours, I should be able to finish it. Should. That's what the reason why I didn't continue the jelly is because I do have 2 hours, so I might have enough time to just take a creature to a complete finish in a single session. It's very simple, so why not? Give it a try. Looks cool. Thank you very much. Yeah, as I said, this is just a very simple random encounter monster, not a boss or anything special that requires great detail and whatnot. I think I'm gonna add, I want to try at least adding these monsters to the Be Right Back area, or at least animate the dragon. My idea was to animate the dragon, but I didn't make it in time today. I didn't get it in time, so it's still in my to-do list. So hopefully, by the time I stream next time, I should have it. I'm not sure though, because I'm gonna have my son the whole day tomorrow. Technically, probably. So if I do, might be the next stream. Let's see. Also, now I'm trying to remember what these things were supposed to be. To be with 2 E's, no pun intended. Pun intended. Let me see. Probably something like that here. Have you ever made or considered making a tutorial or a tips video on designing JRPG monsters? Yes, you mean like YouTube videos? I have. And I made one, I don't know if you watched it, about AI art, just to test things out. My main issue is that I have very little extra time, and making videos takes a very long time. Just those 10 minutes of video, if you saw that one, that took me like 6 hours. I think, between preparation and not so much reading the script, but writing, triple checking. I even used a little bit of ChatGPT to help me correct the tone and whatnot, but it still took a long time. So I don't know if I have that kind of time right now. I would like to. It would be my plans to do so, but I don't know if I can manage to do it on a regular basis. Is there anything in particular that would you like to see, or that you would like to see? Like any specific topic, just how to design JRPG monsters? It's a pretty wide topic in and of itself. I did write down some ideas about that, but didn't really formalize them in an actual video. Not sure. What I usually do is just... I was telling one of my students yesterday that the thing with JRPG monsters or Japanese monsters in general is that it seems that they prioritize design over function. So design and shape design basically goes a long way before anatomy and the rest comes into play. It's really 90% just design, and then there's a little bit of anatomy added for realism, but not very much. While in the West, we tend... I don't know where you're from, I forgot. Sorry, you can tell me again. Like in the West, and I'm saying we because I am a Westerner, we tend to focus a lot of anatomy, and oh, this is the base animal. This is a werewolf, so let's start with a wolf. Hey Joey, what's up? Welcome back. How are you doing today? As you can see, we're working on a simple crappy wasp thing. Hornet. Could have called it wasp, it's the same, pretty much. Not much of a difference. I hope it's not too noisy. There's not too much noise coming into the mic because it's raining like hell. Again. It's always raining here. It's rainy and hot and humid. So, not very pleasant for me to stay. But you gotta make those sacrifices with them kids, man. Just got back from work. Cool. I guess you're gonna be off for the weekend. Hopefully you're gonna have a cool, nice, especially cool, hopefully, weekend. How do I want to treat this? Because technically, this is the second one there. Let me just treat it differently. I don't even know if I want to, you know, maybe I'll just, oops. Just lean into it. Hi, but sadly sending the car to the workshop tomorrow. Oh, is it broken? Sorry to hear that. I'm usually pretty frustrated here because I have to share the car with my wife. Not nice. I used to have my own, but so now just sharing. Now the AC not cooling well. So is it hot there as well already? It's like we're having a monsoon or something here. It really sucks. I want to go back to Italy as soon as possible, weather-wise. Yeah, either too hot or too wet here. Same. I mean, we're pretty close in any case. So. Asia. I wish I knew it was like this before getting married. Or I wish I actually paid more attention to what it meant and how long it was before getting married. Raining hard for the past 3 days. Damn. No, it was not raining hard here, but you know the gloomy, usual Asian gray sky. That's like, yeah, I'm gonna keep raining, and even if it's not raining, it's gonna be wet the whole time. Super humid. Humid is not enough, and damp is not enough. Wet is the right word. Where I am right now, the temperature is just right. Slightly above room temperature, but a bit breezy. Cool. Hey, where are you now? If I might ask. And I'm sorry if you said it a while ago when I asked, but I might have not been seeing the chat. If you don't mind me asking. I am in the south of Japan, the most disgusting place ever conceived weather-wise. At least where I live. I'm sure Joey can share his own... has his fair share of horrible weather stories. London. Okay. It's still... as far as I know, it's still less humid than here. And less gloomy than here. I actually, at some point, I was curious about it. And I went checking statistics. And apparently, this place, Oita, it's the town where I live. This is more rainy on average. It's got more days of rain than London. Imagine that. Except at least summer in the UK is acceptable. I've been told. I've never been there in summer or ever actually, but I've been told it's okay-ish. Here it's completely unacceptable weather-wise. Wait, is this as big as this one? Why do I feel like this other site is slightly off and bigger than the other? Okay. I'm not gonna be bothered by that. By the way, I'm printing out a 3D skull. I'm printing a T-Rex skull. My 3D printer. Can't wait until it's finished. Should be done in like an hour or so. Hey, casual. Summer in Asia, you're going to get cooked. Boiled probably. Or steamed. Steamed, I think steamed is the right cooking method for people here. Because I don't feel like it's hot in the sense that, oh man, it's so hot I can't bear it. No, it's just I'm sweating my soul out. It's so freaking humid. Is it the same one you modeled on the stream? No. It's one that I got. I didn't finish that. It's one that I just got on Thingiverse. It was free, so I'm like, okay. I've not been using the 3D printer for a while, so I'm... because otherwise it just sits there doing nothing. And you cannot hear it because I moved it in the closet. I'm hoping that while I stream, it's not gonna catch fire or anything like that. Otherwise, you'll probably hear me scream like a little girl. AC is a must. Not only it is a must, you cannot turn it off. I don't know about there, but here, there is no insulation. Thermal nor acoustic. So as soon as you turn off the air conditioner, it's unbearable after like 3 minutes. I think I actually timed it, and it was 3 minutes 50 seconds. Like the time it took for me to sweat again after I turned off the AC. I'm not even kidding. I sat down here and timed it because I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe. I thought it was my impression. Maybe I don't know. I don't hear the sound and I feel more hot. But it's actually true. The temperature and the humidity just spike up again right after I turn it off. Even if all the windows are closed and all the like the fan, whatever they are, holes that are in the wall to make the room breathe are closed. And this home is new. This home it's freaking new. It's from 2019. But insulation is so poor, I have to keep the AC running the whole freaking time in summer. And winter. In any case, I had 6 Celsius here in winter when it came down in the morning, so that's not pretty, you know. 6 degrees Celsius in the morning. Inside the house, not very pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna that. Oddly enough, I prefer to take hot bath. You feel cooler when you get out. I'm not a bath taker. I prefer showers usually because they're faster. But I know people, yeah, that take a hot bath in summer too. Here. Oops. What did I want to do here? Man. There's gotta be a reason why I made it like that. I think these are just the attachments of the wings, so. Anyway, it's understandable, Joey. One does whatever he can, or she, to stay cool. Well, my bad showers. We didn't have bathtubs here. They're pretty common in Japan. I think there's. I've not been to many places, but every single place I've seen, either for renting, like possibly to rent it, or I actually lived in. Every single place had a bathtub, even like super small, but they had something because they have the bath culture. It's funny because they have a terrible personal hygiene. I don't understand how and why, but. And that's it for today's complaint and insult to Japan. You're welcome. This is too simplified. What do I want to do here? I actually want to split it, maybe. Is there an animal that you hated aside from spiders that you mentioned before? You mean something I have been in contact with, like a real animal? In principle, I don't hate spiders. I just don't want giant spiders inside my house. I find them a little too disturbing. I don't want anything giant that challenges my human supremacy inside my house, if that makes sense. I would rather not have anything that freaks me out. Cockroaches. I genuinely hate cockroaches, actually. I don't even consider them animals. They're just disgusting, abhorrent, should not exist creatures that somehow are surviving since the dinosaur era. That is an unjust nature. Or maybe I'm just jealous of their adaptability. I wish I had their resistance and endurance. They sure are extremely annoying, especially when they fly. It sucks because we're in the countryside here, but it's so full of cockroaches. In Italy, I was only used to seeing cockroaches in dirty alleys and whatnot in cities, but not in the countryside. We would have scorpions, maybe something like that. Mice, also. Oh, hey Fiddle, hey, what's up? It's been a while, man. How are you doing? I saw your awesome entry for the monthly challenge. Are you trying to get that Yu-Gi-Oh pack? The juicy unopened Yu-Gi-Oh pack. You're gonna have to disclose your address though. Your address. If you want me to send it to you. If you win. We will see. What did I do here? Oh yeah, I'm good. Been busy for a while. A Yu-Gi-Oh pack? Yeah, the winner gets a Yu-Gi-Oh Rush Duel pack with Japanese cards. Unopened. Just gonna ship it. If you want. If the winner wants. Otherwise, I guess it's gonna go to the second runner. Or maybe he can decide. Am I using Photoshop? No, this is Paint Tool Sai. I'm trying not to use Photoshop to ink because it's kind of miserable for me. Oh. Going well. I'm okay. I'm in Japan, so life could be better. I just keep complaining a lot about things here. Especially dirt. In weather being super duper humid and unbearable and getting sick the whole time. Blah. The same things I was complaining about in Italy with regards to Japan, except now they are live. Although this time around, as I said a few days ago, my kids are sick. I might have dodged it, I might have winged it, and my wife got sick instead. It's called karma, you know. Take that. Question, did you sell off the Yu-Gi-Oh cards you got before? No, not yet. Because I'm lazy and I didn't set up my account yet. It's just that I have to figure out exactly what I have to do to send things. Basically, there is a bigger problem here. Like, I cannot read. So I know there's a method to send things that works by going to the within Japan to the convenience store. You deposit whatever you have, and they will send it. For bigger things that internationally, I could just have my wife do it. But if I sell cards, I just want to be autonomous. It's going to be annoying to have to do it every time someone buys something. It's not like, hey, I can go to the post office whenever. I can go once maybe, but I can't go every day or every few days. So there's that. Yeah, that back part needs to be fixed. Oh man, I'm going unbearably slow. Being unbearably slow. I'm gonna speed up a little bit. So that I can possibly finish this today. It would be embarrassing if not, because I did this intentionally to be able to finish it, but looking like I might not even be able to finish it. That is not good. Not good at all. So, come on, Nemo, speed up. Increase your speed. Okay, not looking too bad. What are your thoughts on the chocobos design? You mean the original chocobos, or it depends? Like it depends. Like it depends on which Final Fantasy we consider. I think it's a pretty cute creature overall, on average. kind of like chocobos. That's why I have a running chocobo down there in the last follower section. Those are Twitch followers, by the way. Oh, hey! Hello, Elliot. Yes, you did. I'm sorry. How are you doing, my friend? Lots of people from the UK today. We got Elliot, we got a person on YouTube, and we got casual. Yeah, I didn't have much time on the art challenge. I was at library for 3 hours to cram that in. Cool. Or are you studying? Or are you there to study at all? Or to just peek in girls' cleavages from up above there, a ladder. Just in the car with some sleeping kids, so lurking mostly. Oh, cool. It's good when they're sleeping. How old are they, by the way? I don't think I've asked. Four and 2, like mine. My son is 4, and my daughter is gonna be 2 in September. So close. I understand the struggle. I hope yours are more calm than mine, and your wife is a little more supportive. And doesn't actually make them more loud. Or the other way around. Daughter 4, son 2. Cool. God, no, don't have this much time at home, so I started to go to the library to draw. Oh! I see. Probably not more calm. I don't know. Because mine are pretty wild. Very wild. You would expect that, you know, the mother being Japanese, like, oh, she's gonna be super precise, and she's not. I am actually the one that sets the rules here and makes them respect the rules. I'm the bad cop, basically. I'm the bad cop here, the one who says, hey, we gotta go to sleep now. 10 minutes ago. It sucks, because I would like to be the good cop, but okay, whatever. I am still the good cop in terms of gaming. I'm playing Breath of the Wild with my son. I probably mentioned it already. Pretty cool. He's very much into it. He likes to cook for some reason, and he likes to kill goblins. Same, but I try to balance that out with rewarding good behavior really well. Oh yeah, same, yeah. I hate being the one who needs to, you know, punish or say no. That's not really what I am, but I have to because the other side is extremely liberal. Like, way too much for being acceptable. Like, they could go to sleep at 11 p.m. if it was for her, so... Not gonna happen here. Doesn't sound that strict if they could sneak in an extra 10 minutes. Yeah, I mean... 10 minutes is not a problem. I mean, maybe it is. 5 is not. Yeah, not super that strict, like, oh, 10 minutes. It happens. But I also like to do things, and I don't get as much time as I need. So I'm trying to get, especially my son. My daughter is not... Who is in Final Fantasy 1, by the way. I named the white mage like her. She's not very prone to listening, obviously. She doesn't even speak English. My son does, but she doesn't yet. He speaks a little bit of Japanese, but not much. She almost doesn't speak at all in any case. One thing that's kind of frustrating about living here is that for some reason Japanese people have an incredible capacity to not understand any other language or not promote any other language. Like I said yesterday, the Mario movie and any other slightly geared toward kids movie is not gonna have the original dub, which really sucks. You could add something like that, maybe. And my siblings have bedtime around 7. Damn. I would love that. That would be amazing. Imagine the free time you get with kids going to bed at 7. What time did you get up though? Because mine already, so they go to sleep at, their bedtime is 9, but my son doesn't sleep before 10 and before an extensive session of either stories about Breath of the Wild and Link adventures now, or reading dinosaur books of some sort. We were going through a National Geographic, like the big book of dinosaurs, my first big book of dinosaurs, that's what it's called. And he doesn't sleep without that at all, or without his mom, for what it matters. But my kids are 7 p.m., but it's between 7:30 and 8. But they get up at 6. Yeah, that's early. Although mine get up like 6:30, probably. Yeah, something like that. In any case, they don't sleep as much. But I think it's because of the brightness of the room, because it's really too bright. Look up some wings. It is really too bright here. It's bright to an acceptable level. Like, it's basically day at 6 a.m. Like day, like noon type of light. Also, for some incredible idiocy of my wife's company who built this house, the bedrooms are facing east. Is not that great. Trust me. Yeah, blackout curtains. That's what I was doing today. As I said when I started the stream, today I sewed together, or sawed. How do you say that? Some Velcro straps and the basically some scrap fabric, black fabric I had, and I made some black house curtain. Let's call them curtains. Not really, but I just wish they would sleep earlier. My kids, I mean, not the curtains. Obviously. I'm gonna finish this in 3 minutes, and then I can with the grayscale. Although at this point I'm starting to doubt I can finish it. I should have done the jelly person. It's okay. You do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. Do your kids have any interest in drawing? So it's kind of weird. My son depends on the day. Like if he plays a lot, yes. If he plays a lot of if he consumes a lot of media that sparks his interest, yes. So like we played some Magic the Gathering together. Well, I was playing it, he was watching, and at some point he just saw my pad here. He saw I had some drawings on it, sketches, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna draw too," and so he drew. My daughter, on the other hand, she's like always drawing. Pen is the first English word he learned. Because I told her, like, what do you want? And she was like, like, pen? And she's like, pen. Like, okay, get the pen. And go off drawing. And she's always, not exactly drawing, but she is doodling nonsense lines on a piece of paper. Actually, there are lots of sketchbooks here, as you can probably imagine. I'm letting the kids try out a lot of things to see what they like, but she is extremely art oriented. She also likes music a lot. So she must be the art oriented one. Hey, Mr. Callum, welcome back. How are you doing? It's been a while. So yeah, she might be the one who inherited part of my genes. Although I have this duality. I think, in fact, so my son, I think he got the I like technology part of me. Because I think he's a very engineering type of mind. He likes to make things, like to build things with the construction and whatnot. And he likes dinosaurs, especially naming them and figuring things out about them. He's really much more than me into that, I think, because I forget names. But he does it. He's good at remembering words, I guess. My daughter, on the other hand, she's very inclined to sounds, images. Doing good. Just woke up. Cool. So yeah, hopefully at least one of them is gonna draw. To be fair, I invested more in my son for drawing because he's the first one who came. And now it's kind of hard to dedicate the same amount of time to my daughter because I usually have both when I have her, and I have to pay attention to both. So my attention is now split. Obviously, it's not the same thing when it was just my son that I could basically manipulate whatever I wanted him to do. No, I just even with my son, I just try to really figure out if there's something he likes. I would never ever push on them something they do not want to do. In fact, until last year, he was very much more into construction stuff. I wonder if my daughter would enjoy playing the violin. Maybe. She would probably wreck it right now. We have a piano that's not out of tune though, and she likes to play it. I actually let her play it because it's out of tune, but she really likes that. So we'll see. We will see. I just hope I can at least have her speak some English, because the problem with Japanese is that it's not conducive to complex thoughts. It's very much basic as a language. So it would suck if they grow up without actually being able to have access to things that are a little more complex and that can help form their life in a slightly more complete manner. So hopefully, one can always hope. I know I'm racist, but hey. No, it's not racism, it's just that I recognize that this language has a lot of limits, so there are some things you just cannot express in Japanese because it's too vague. And in any case, like even for music and whatnot, pretty much like the good quality part it comes from or is inspired by Western classical music mostly. There is a lot of that here, but you will not find a music expert who is praising traditional Japanese music over classical music here. Like they are like historians maybe. It's like, okay, I'm gonna talk to you about this and this tradition. But otherwise not really. Pedigree kind of sucks. There are some very interesting things, by the way, here that are not so well known for some reason. Like in Breath of the Wild, they have the shrines, right, and all the Sheikah stuff that have the specific swirly kind of pattern, and that comes from an ancient civilization that lived here in Japan in the past. I forgot the name. No, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. It's too bad it's not famous, as you know, the classic boring. I've seen plenty of at this point. Japanese shrines, and temples. No, they've not tried. They've not. They're not traveled, Joy, outside of Japan yet. This, if my son comes with me to Italy, this June or July, that's gonna be the first time he goes outside of Japan. Twitch is lagging. Alright, see ya, Fiddle. Sorry to hear that. But have a good walk with your dog. Hope he's doing good. There's no way I'm gonna be able to finish this in an hour. God damn. This is very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed yet, but I'm trying to render the whole stream a little more Final Fantasy-ish, little by little, day after day. The Twitch page as well. Actually, I started making some title banners that are more Final Fantasy-ish. I thought you had 2 hours, and the overlay is really coming along. Yeah, I do. This is 1 hour is gone. That's why I have another hour now. What will I first show him? I will make him appreciate the fact that weather is kind of cool. And hey, it doesn't have to suck. It doesn't have to suck as much as it does in Japan. And ice cream, I guess, and I don't know, the fact that life is completely different. But really, mainly for me, the worst thing here is the weather in summer. So that's the whole reason why I have to go back necessarily. It's not like I want to go back. I have to go back if I don't want to get super sick like in 2021. I would rather not be that sick again ever in my life. So summer is just ridiculously bad for me here, and for my son too. I'm just hoping he's gonna feel better because he keeps coughing while he's here all the time. Probably has the same non-tolerance for humidity as I had when I was a kid. I have now too, but so yeah, just a good weather, good food, and just, I don't know, chill people. Overall, that's pretty much what I can show him, I guess. It's not gonna be as good as it could be. I'm gonna stay in my mom's place. That's not great. But I'm gonna take him to the sea, probably. I would say I'm gonna make him experience some nice things that I liked when I was a kid, that he cannot experience here. That should be enough, hopefully, to convert him to the light side. Alright, the other wing. Let's go, other wing. I was a bit reluctant to start an insect because I'm not very good at inking, or drawing in general, insect wings. Because again, they're thin. As I said multiple times, I am not very good at drawing thin surfaces. But hey, whatever. Was this open? There. Converting to the light side. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm very mean. I'm so mean that my wife once watched the stream and complained about me bad-mouthing Japan. I'm sorry, I just have to be brutally honest about my experience here so that other people do not come here thinking that it's El Dorado and then find out it's actually not. Very much not. Very, very, very much not. Especially those who come here thinking, oh, I'm gonna get a Japanese girlfriend. It's like, oh, well, good luck. First thing it's gonna happen, you're probably gonna go to jail. 21 days without being able to get out. Then you're gonna be scammed. Then you're gonna find, maybe you're gonna find some dumb girlfriend that's a gaijin hunter that's gonna cheat on you also, by the way. Something like that. You see a lot of stories like this on Japan Live. I'm not very great at drawing wings. Proceeds to draw wings better than I could ever imagine. Yeah, trust me, these are not as good as they could be. I know people that can do way better wings than this. This is kinda lame. Seriously, I find myself in trouble every time I have to draw insect wings. And now side to side consistency also. Because you will see, they're gonna look very different from one side to the other. Because reasons. Or no reason, actually, just me not being able to maintain consistency from one side to the other. But it's okay for this one. Because it's just a dummy. Dummy little monster. Dummy little Have you done a wing study? And in real life, insect wings aren't symmetrical anyway, depending on the insect and how their wings are formed. I have not. Okay, I have, but not extensive. Like, not before this, certainly. And since I have a pretty bad memory, I'm not always remembering characteristics of things that I have previously studied. I did study a lot of insects, in fact. Especially 2018, 19. No, it was 19 when my son was just born. So, yeah, I guess they're not symmetrical. Like anything is not 100% symmetrical, but I would like them to at least feel like they're similar to a degree. I had a similar issue with the kaiju that also had insect wings. Although I was less concerned back then because it's like not exactly an insect, so whatever. Whatever, good sir. Oh, something like this probably works. One of my mantis's wings were so deformed. Oh, you got mantises? That's cool. They look more like balls of paper than wings. Bless it. Mantises are cool. Have you seen my mantis monster? You can find it in one of my monster packs. But you can see the preview, obviously, on itch. Whenever you want to have a look, or I can show it now. When I finish this, if you're still here, when I finish the ink, I'm gonna pull out the image for you. I think it came out pretty well. Used to. Taking a break from keeping for now, it's very hard to balance a low number of carnivorous insects with a small amount of live food. Yeah, I understand. It sounds complicated, which is the whole reason why I don't keep pets or insects or anything, because I would probably screw it up. I kept guinea pigs in the past, not for testing purposes. Let me specify. Just as pets, and they had a pretty unfortunate fate. Not my doing, to be fair. It was just bad luck, but still, I don't feel like attaching myself emotionally to anything else. Again, I'm still too sad for that experience, so... There you go, okay. I think one more... Yeah, this works. Right, something like this. Yeah, they're not very symmetrical, you can tell. Very much, but hey, it's fine. It's looking okay in any case. Nobody's gonna notice. Forest pack. Okay, give it a second to load. Promo, Woods Bandit, Tarantula Boss This girl here. It's not really a mantis, obviously, but it's inspired. I called it mantis. Obviously, the wings are completely different, and there are some areas that I would have to refine now. But yeah, mantis have boobas. Yes, yes, she does. She does. I like this one. I think it's pretty cool. Although I prefer one of the color variations that I made. That was a little more wild color-wise. Let's see if I can load the page. No, the folder. Man, I would have not imagined this could take so long. Otherwise, I would have just framed the other. Damn, apologies. I really hope we could get this done in the 2 hours it doesn't look like. There you go. It's a little small, but it's a PNG, but that's the color variation that's my favorite. It's kind of weird. That's why I like it. I think it's pretty cool as a boss. It was in the forest pack on itch. Wait, let me open it again so I can move this around. Dark Mantis, yes. Very much. Invert selection and go. Damn. Yes, the density is correct. Okay. So, what kind of light source do I want? Probably coming from the top left. One thing that I should really be doing is keep the light source consistent across the monsters. So it's generically going to be from the top on average, but I guess it's not going to be exactly the same. I don't know if I want to make these into blades or not. Do I? I don't know. Oh, by the way, I should do this first. After spending an hour inking the damn beast, there I go erasing my ink lines. How awesome is that? How incredibly dumb is that of me? Anyway, Elliot, you seem to be very much of an expert in entomology. Question: is there a recommended number of colors in your drawing? No. Absolutely no. Keep getting the issue with one of my drawing where the number of colors feels overwhelming. Less is better. Start, if you have that kind of issue, use limited palettes. Use 3 colors and mix just those colors. I admit it's going to be a little more complicated to do digitally because unless you have a software that mixes colors well like real paint, it's going to be a little more complicated. But you want to check out James Gurney. James Gurney, I don't know if you know him. He talks about limited palettes and gamuts and whatnot. That is extremely useful. There's a mistake here. Extremely useful for understanding color schemes and whatnot. Just a hobby entomologist. Cool. Nice. Yeah, I had a friend of mine who had spiders when I was a kid. And he was very much into insects. I remember I think we're pretty much the same age, you and me anyway. I remember when I was a kid, there were these kits that I don't see being sold anymore. But basically, make your own spider that glows in the dark. Like, put it together, understand the anatomy and whatnot. And there were kits for everything, dinosaurs and whatnot. And my friend here, the one I mentioned, he had all these kits that were really awesome. I never did. Such a cool thing. Very nice memory. He was really into insects so much that when Pokemon came out, we also made our variations, and they were mostly based on insects because of his influence. Like, a lot of them were insects, especially his ones. Most of them were. Too bad though, he gave up the passion. I mean, he still kind of has it, but he wanted to be like paleontologist or entomologist. Unfortunately, he couldn't. Bug Pokemon are the best. They're very cool. But I love bugs. Overall, like, I don't like cockroaches, but like design-wise, bugs are awesome. You take the wasp I showed before. It's a hornet actually that I showed a while ago. I was using it as a reference. Just the insane armor on the body. So freaking cool. It's really, really, really cool. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I actually think it's extremely cool. And it can help a lot with designing things or anything. James Gurney, noted. I'll check him out later. Cool, yeah. James Gurney. I got his books, though not here. I actually, at some point he sent me a signed, or his signature basically to on a stamp, on a card to put on my book, because I was in touch with him. But unfortunately he got lost in the postage. So I never got it. That really sucks. But I got both as his technical books, and I've got all his Dinotopia books scattered around. I think one might still be here somewhere. Man, I wish it was here though. No, it's probably not, because otherwise I could have read it to my son. It's the insane amount of variation in species, and just the life cycles are insane when you think about it. Insects that pupate essentially turn to liquid in the pupa and reform as a complete insect. I didn't know that. Imagine if kids, that would be gross if kids did that. They cocooned up and emerged as an adult. That would be kind of creepy, if you ask me. Oh, I would totally freak out. Metapod. Oops. Right. I gotta jump off, but I'm gonna catch you in the end. Okay, cool. Yeah, good luck with the kids. Thank you for stopping by. By the way, everybody, in case he doesn't, I'm gonna sew him. He's playing Final Fantasy X. Or he actually finished Final Fantasy X in 4 hours and a half yesterday. That was pretty insane. I watched the VOD. That was crazy. Crazy skill. I think I'm gonna have to get some references for these. Sites. Let me see what I did, because I'm not sure I'm going to treat them as blades. I might want to use something slightly different. Let me see. Grand blue. I'm pretty sure I had something that was like the mantis. Yeah, another mantis, basically. I'm gonna use this as a reference. Yeah, so it's not particularly bladed. Doesn't look exactly like a blade, so it's fine. Well, I might. You know what? I will make them part of this. Or no, wait a second. It's gotta be part of this. Yes, I mean, it's fine. It's fine if it looks a little different. It's okay-ish. And slow down a little bit. I have to admit, I had not considered the fact that this is actually a rather complicated shape. So it does want its time to be rendered. It's okay. It's fine. Still gonna get it. We're gonna get as far as we possibly can today. Another half an hour or so. Yeah. I was kind of thinking, hey, this looks strange. Mushy, that's why. There was no fringe. I think I can treat this like kind of like a cylinder, because I only want the top part to be a hook. A hook. Captain Hook. How do I want to treat them eyes? Probably something like this should work. You gotta remember, this one I'm doing now is the 50% shadow mapping, basically. And let's pretend shadow cast right down. No, this one is gonna have. Not gonna have that. Be just the normal. No shadow. Let's save the other details for later. I'd rather have that. I don't want to treat the stinger. Technically it would be all in shadow. Obviously I can't do that. We've got the shadow from the body. It could be a little bit on the side if the light is here. I guess it's being hit over here. And doing something like this. It's not flat. So as you can see, there is a difference here in the plane. This is something like that here. So let me actually, so this would go down. No, we'll do this, and then this, right? Yeah, maybe something like that. Maybe another view. put it on my other screen so that I can see it better. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be pointy, obviously, and I think just a little hint, it's probably gonna be done more with the other layer. That looks good. Alright, have a good night, Joy. Thanks for stopping by. Always appreciate your company, man. I hope your car gets fixed quickly. Thank you. This might all have to be in shadow, as well as this. Although this way the light is no, like coming from the back, so maybe something like this, just a little slight texturing. One thing I would definitely use AI for is generating lighting things. Like, hey, help me figure out the volumes of this thing. Because, man, sometimes it's really beating my ears. Where would it be here? I'm not sure. Apparently there, probably, and then this other side. Maybe this can work. I'm gonna take off my jacket. Man, it's so hot. Oh, it's humid more than hot, but still annoying. Yeah. Oh, gee. Duplicate. Yeah, that's looking okay. So, duplicate again. I'm gonna lock this, and I'll proceed by for 2 or width, adding the mid tones basically. what are known as midtones. This is probably gonna be the shadow. This too. I'm sort of expanding the range of the previous things now that I got to the midtones. Not adding anything in particular to the shadow, but darkening the lights because obviously this is going to be kind of glossy, by the way, so I can reduce the that. And I want to just do it. I definitely want to reduce the impact of the lightest lights, or reduce the area, because it is going to be slightly glossy, not very glossy like an actual glossy object, but you know, it's an insect, so it's not matte, 100% matte. Or Kevin, or Joe. Alright, it's a stupid joke, sorry. That was a dumb joke. I wonder why people leave when I tell these jokes. Now this can definitely darken up a notch. I probably want something like that here. Here maybe a little bit of a leftover area. And then I'm gonna have to make sure that I show these ridges in between what would you call this? Carapace? Plates. Plates. Just plates. Not trivial, because it contributes a good deal to making things look more three-dimensional. Like they're actual plates. I realize I would probably have to separate them out a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine without. This must not be the highlights. These are not the highlights, obviously, but it still helps. See, if I reduce it to a very thin stripe, it kind of helps giving off a feeling of, hey, this is sort of glossy without being actually glossy. And yeah, I'm gonna do it on the wings as well. Man, if I only had a little more time. I'll take this to a finish. Very well cooked. Like very well cooked, man. It's okay, I guess I'm gonna take it a little more slowly. And shadow. I don't need the wings. Will be the biggest offender here. I have to show the ridges once more. The fact that these are actual three-dimensional things. Not too much. Not too much, but to a degree. And I'm probably gonna do it more with the overlay layer. This would feel a little overdone if I did it now. They're gonna be lighter, and they're gonna have this sort of lights coming from this direction thing. Let's be precise about this, because just a hint. It's looking pretty cool. I like where it's going. Yeah, I just want to erase this, unlock this one, and I have to get, because I think the shadow is a little too much right there, and here. Duplicate again. All right, 2 is too much. 3 is too much for this, so let's make it 2. Let's move to the next layer. Or fringe 3. Let's add our beloved core shadows. Oh, hey, student. Hey, what's going on? What are you doing here at this late hour? Welcome in. I appreciate your presence. How are you faring, my dude? I'm okay. Yeah. Except, frustrated by the weather. But overall, I'm okay. I'm good. I am as good as I can possibly be probably right now. Save the toothache and the weather. Can't draw much. It's okay. Don't worry if you do not have time for the challenge. Yeah, as I said, I got a bit of a toothache, but I'm surviving. We'd be better off without it, buddy. My family is good, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the kids were a little sick, but, just normal, nothing to be worried about. Just normal, average diseases. But thank you for asking. Hey, we received 100 messages today. Hello, hello. Very cool. 800 freaking messages, guys. We're being talkative. You think, just gargle with salt and warm water. That's what my mom told me. Are you mom? Hey, hello, mom. How are you doing? What's up? Sup, mom? That's exactly what my mom told me. Yeah, I don't know. It might be just the tooth I fixed a few years ago, completely rotting. At this point, I so hope not, because I want to pull it, because I cannot replace it. It's a pretty complicated area, so I would rather not have to pull this tooth, especially not now here in Japan. Right, got little time. Oh man, I was almost there. And I'm gonna have to go in 5-ish, 10, not 10, not 5 minutes. That's shush. Okay, maybe I'll just finish this and the Jelly Man together. Up here, why is it not dark enough? There you go. No, it is dark enough. These are not exactly blades, they're kind of pointy. Appendices, if you want to call them like that. Appendices. Though this, you know what, the bottom part might be a little more blade-like and have some do this. Why not? Let it have it. Yeah, the bottom part is going to have a little bit of blade feeling to it. It's looking pretty good. Dark. And making sure these plates feel like they're actually separated, because otherwise they feel like they're one single entity. That doesn't really help the design. Too much. So much. I'm basically going black, full black here. Just because all crevices need to be darker, pretty much. Or the darkest areas. Yeah, add the blade component to these, just darkening a portion of the sight, which are basically sights at this point. Yeah, sights. I know what, but some people I heard say skites, but I think they're sights. The wounds will have to receive a different treatment, obviously. Although, I think yeah, I can go on with this a little bit. There we go. On it. Carve out a tiny bit of highlight. Not too much. Because otherwise it feels like really too flat. Like compared to the body and its weight. Maybe I can try to stay a little longer and see if I can finish it. Do we finish it? I'm very close. Very close to finishing this. Just I have to shave. But I'm a little bit too late. Funny is that I doubt I can actually finish this thing. And yeah, it might probably take me an hour if I actually want to, you know, make it look good. And not simply rushed. You guys let me know. If I get enough cheering to finish it now, I might. what it's gonna be next time. Apologies for the sniffles, as always. It's pretty rough. Yeah, I can sit down and fix this forever and ever and ever. Yeah, it's probably gonna take me a while to get some color done in any case. So let's do this. Let's stop here for now, and I'm gonna finish this next time. It's looking pretty good, honestly. I think the grayscale is pretty much done. Pretty much. I would have to use, I don't know, maybe some kind of yellow color. The base. Just setting it up. Something like this, just a little splash of color. And yeah, for the rest, we're gonna continue with the color next time. But thank you everybody for joining me today. Actually, well, I might raid someone, or all you know, there's just basically just me and who on Twitch. Let me see. Oh, yeah, me and Casual. So, I could find someone to raid, but I really gotta go. So I think I'm just gonna close it here. Yeah, I'm gonna close it here, and I'm gonna see everybody in the next stream, probably tomorrow. Cannot guarantee, but probably tomorrow. So, see you then, and have a nice weekend. Until then, bye. Take care.